chili bowl, getting everyone's paints loaded up real quick, and then we're going to go into qualifying in 40 seconds. And that is going to make or break quite a bit. And then, yeah, we'll find out if heat races have cautions on, and that will tell us if the E, C, D, B, I can't do alphabet backwards, but if all that has A mains or not. So lots of viewers in here, and this isn't something I would normally run, but it was going off. I figured, all right, let's do it. And yeah, we're gonna see how bad I am. I assume that we're just gonna get plowed over, most likely. I am using School of Sim Racing free stuff, but with changes that I made off of some information that people gave me on the practice video. And yeah, let's go 1 gallon in the tank and go qualify. Fresh track. Let's see if this thing will do what I want it to do. We are the number 38 car, so we're not supposed to make the main by a long shot. But let's see what we can do out here. Very wide. Just getting the feel of the nose, what it's going to do with this track. And I guess that was a warm-up lap, so that's cool. We're going to jump up the curb, though. That's bad. Almost into the wall, and we are off to a horrible start. 11.138. Need to be low 10s to even have a shot at a decent spot, and we just overdrove and absolutely terrible. That wasn't good. That was really poor. Not happy with my performance there at all. Just overdrove it. Nothing more I can say. 4/10 off. So, yeah. Knew that he would be up there. Yeah, we're gonna have a rough time of it. Don't think we're making the main. Gonna go ahead and watch the whole thing, though, just to provide some good content. But the way this works, it goes off every night, 8 p.m. Central Time. And then there's also one in the morning time. And then goes off every day. People with the most points over like 3 or 4. Yeah, it's not normal how it's done because they got the super sessions, but it's still going to be fun or annoying, or I don't know. A main hopefully will be good. So we are in heat race number 2. And we will watch this heat and get all set up here. Alright, so I am going to try something different. And this could just completely break everything. Hope not. but let's give it a go. Turn that off and turn that on. And that is sort of working. I don't know how well it'll come across in the view, but it will at least give you some names up there. I don't know if it's properly working, because I'm seeing names that are maybe not in this. I don't know. I've never used this overlay for... yeah, it looks like it's not recording until the first lap. So, 8 laps, and they're off. So, top 3 transfer. So, if you were in the top 3, you are in a good spot right now, which we've got Cody Meadows in the 29 sliding up, and almost gets past the 17, working down low, trying to make it there, but losing out ground. Everyone's spread out. We've got a little contact here in the back, but fairly clean race. So up front, yeah, this tracker's not working for heat races, so let's just go ahead and turn that off, and we will put that back on. So we got Soares, Gomes, Meadows. They're walking away. Starting on pole for the B main at the moment is Sean, and then Gage Stevens, and the 24 Colin Murphy, Lyle Fisher, Marshall Jacobs, and a car coming out of the pit, so we're getting lapped and just pulling to the inside. So looks like top 3 is settled. Back here, they've got a change. Gage Stevens has gotten around. He has moved up into the pole position for the B main. And first winner of the night, Isaac Soares, gets the pole, gets the win, and there we go. So, now it is my turn. Make sure I've got the right fuel, and well, I hope I can get this to hook up a little better. The hardest thing that I have at this track is getting the dang car to turn on the start.
Pit road is closed.
So you gotta ease up into it, and sometimes the nose will just want to push like crazy. So hopefully I don't do that. We are starting 7th, and yeah, we're gonna need some luck to be able to transfer into that A main. Otherwise, you know what, if we can get a 4th or a 5th B main, maybe get lucky, but it's gonna take some luck.
One to go, next time by.
And well, I don't know what that was.
About to go green.
At least not our row. Now they're all screwed up there.
Pace car is off.
And here we go. Gonna be an early start, late start. Here we go.
Green.
Can't get it to turn, and roll the bottom, and got a bad push there. That's not correct. We've got more than that.
Slow car ahead.
Everyone is just kind of checked up and having a hard time turning.
9, 0, 6, go low. Car inside, clear inside. Car stopped up high.
Okay, well, this guy is in the way, and we just get wrecked, of course. And there we go. Of course, because it's just wreck everyone and yeah. That is what happens when you decide to not put cautions in official races like this. Dude just threw it in there and wrecked us up over the curb.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Yep, setup shop, go figure.
White flag this time.
So, now we are in the back of all the mains. Thanks to this guy. Just setup shop loser. Absolute joke. Alright. Let's watch the rest of this and then go do one short race and be out. This is why I didn't want to run it, because they refuse to turn cautions on, even though we have time limits. And, well, everyone's just gonna slam into each other to gain spots. Really wish iRacing would utilize the tools that they have, rather than letting the tools utilize these horrible rules. But, oh well. So we got some ugly, horrible cars in this one. And, lots of blinking, and, well, we will see who destroys who in this one. First race was good. We had just gotten around that slow guy that was holding us up that we didn't plow through, because we don't race like that unless we get raced like that. And yeah, the inside second row is having some issues. They're green, and 50 car going way up top, and then we got inside there, and well, now we've got a bunch of fast guys in the back that are going to be in our E or F main or whatever it ends up being. So top three walking away. Working on making it to the B main, and we'll see if we get a clean pass here for the 5th spot. 44 trying to hold off the 6. Up front, nothing has changed, although this 33 is kind of tracking them down. Got lap 6 of 8. P2 to go here at the line. 33's falling off a bit now. 6 isn't able to catch up. And, yeah, 33 just not closing in enough. White flag. So, the ugly pink 3 coming around to win it. And then Hancock 2nd, Howard 3rd. And 6 isn't able to do anything, and the back of the field, not a whole lot going on back here. So, we're going to move on to heat number 4. You might wonder why I'm sitting in this turn to watch the races rather than sitting on the front stretch to watch. And this is where I sat when I went to the Chili Bowl one year when I was younger. So that is why I'm sitting over here, because it's a good view. The camera doesn't have to pan as much, and so it makes it a little easier on doing all the camera work. Switching from one car to another. When you've got a big pan, then it gets a little stuttery and weird. And I like this view. So up front, we got Austin Rodriguez, Jaden Cross, Sean Brown, Sean Mahaffey, and then Douglas James, Jesse Powers. But top 3 transfer.
Green.
And 8 laps. Let's see what happens here. Really think we could have been in the B main. We got another mess right here in the middle of the pack, and more mess. 47 Douglas James having a hard time. And the 11 gets a little crossed up and cannot get the car to turn. He falls out of a transfer spot, and we finally see someone work their way. Wait, did he fall out of a transfer spot? Oh, we got some lead changes going on here. The 34 takes the lead. He actually, where did he start? Alright, he started third. Yeah, okay. 14 moved up, so we've had a few changes, and the 34 now misses the corner, hits the berm, falls back to second, still's transferred. Not worth wrecking for a transfer spot. Is the 14 going to be able to hold on to it? Is the 11 going to get anything working here? He's working just a little bit lower out of the corners. And we got a lap car coming out of the pits. And there we go. Race is over. First time one of the top 3 starters has not made it. Pretty sure. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So that is the first heat to have something change. Now we move on to heat number 5 of 6. And we are going to be watching Ryan back here. Got a Kyle Petty in this. I do not believe that is the Kyle Petty. He does not seem like a sim racing guy. He's a little old for that. But yeah, we're going to watch Ryan as we did in Knoxville. See what he can do. He was able to make the main. He got some big luck in his heat race, I think, and automatically transferred, if I remember correctly. But he is starting in the same spot as I am and getting ran into under the pace laps, so he might be in our race. Alright, they're bringing him down the 1, 8, and 2. This is probably the hardest heat race. They're going to blast away, it looks like. Ryan has some issues getting up to speed. And then he gets his right front ran over by the 49. 49 is going to try to cross him over. And he's just got to watch out for this guy. Oh, he turns down. Don't think he knew he was there. And, well, he has completed the rollover just like myself. So, not a good run for us. One car, though, trying to hold off the 25. 25 is working the high side. And, well, having a little trouble out of the corner. He's going to work down through the slick, down low, off the corner, off of 4. Almost gets the nose there. One car slides up, gets that nose lifted. 25 is going to look for a run. Going to go high side, cross down low. No, he's going to stay high side. We got another wreck. The one car jumps the berm. That is Getz. Wouldn't expect him to be that far off, but he is definitely getting challenged by the 25. Back up front, we got lap traffic now that the leaders are working around. We haven't seen lap cars actually running right next to the leaders. And it looks like he's staying high, staying clear. White flag out for them. Is he going to factor into this transfer spot? Doesn't look like it. Although he just runs over the 2 car on the white flag lap and passes him. But never mind, we were looking at his lap count and not the leaders. Alright, well, heat race number 6. Everyone gets loaded in. We're getting through this fairly quick, 20 minutes in. almost done with the heat races. Then we move on to the E main, where 4 will transfer to the D, and then 4 will transfer to the C, and then 4 will transfer to the B, and it's all 10 laps, 12 laps, 14 laps, so I can lower my fuel. Let's go take a look at that. Mains. Can go 3 gallons. Alright, so this one's got a lot more high numbers up front. Well, I guess not. That's a 16. I thought it was a 46 at first. 16, 12, and then 46 is behind. 39. And here they come around. 16 is going to get a decent jump here. 46 can't get the car to turn. That's going to allow Urish get around him. So Urish has moved his way up into the transfer spot. We got the 57, Curtis Bishop, working his way 3 wide down the front stretch. He's going to go from 5th to transfer spot up to 3rd. That is the biggest, boldest move we've seen. And somehow, no netcode, no contact. And he's going to hold on to the 3rd spot right now, but the 39's now getting into rhythm. Looks a little bit quicker. Got some wall contact, it sounded like, on the front stretch. But Bishop, move of the race so far, of the night so far. And he's getting a little high, though, off the corner, off of 2. It's just inching up on him. And 39 is starting to close it in. On lap 6, he's going to go down low, block off the bottom. He gets in the slick, a little too sideways, but holds on to it. Able to keep digging. Still slick. 39 looking to get a run. He's going to dive it down low here. Bishop goes up to the middle, holds on to it so far. He's got the high side working off of 4. Can he get the high side working off of 2s? We got one upside down. Was that someone? Oh no! Oh no! Bishop's got the move of the race, and then the worst move of the race as he throws it in too high and into the wall, and then he gets, and that was on the white flag, he loses that position. He gets 4th. We'll go to the B, but he was so close to making the A main. All right. Off to the E main. And, well, okay, I was like, I've got to be in the E main, right? It took a little bit. We are starting 3rd in the E. How much of the alphabet soup are we going to eat here? Hopefully we can get to the next letter.
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
We got Ryan in 6th place. So top 4 transfer. We just need to hopefully keep it clean. Track's going to be a little slicker. Let's go ahead and tighten it up just a bit, just to be on the safe side. Just adjusted the rebound on the right sides.
1 to go, next time by.
And let's hope our night isn't ending right now.
Go green, stay focused.
Session last lap, cart is being funky. Leaders are running into each other, and we're going.
Got 10 laps to go.
Okay, leader is really bad.
Go low, inside, clear.
And we're getting hit and bouncing, and we just got to keep digging and hope. This thing is stupid tight right now because I can't get in a rhythm. Here we go. Alright, P2. We just need to run middle, pull away from the guy behind, not overdrive it.
11.093, car stopped up high, go low.
But then we're going to be starting at the back of the next one, and that is going to just be about missing the mess. We'll at least be on the next to last row, and we all have to make sure we're not going to run straight into that guy.
11.739, 5 laps to go.
Looking back, I don't see Ryan. Don't know if he has survived, if he's still in 6th. Definitely got all jammed up there on the start. Now we got this lap car blinking a bit.
2 laps to go, 2 to go. 11.139.
We've got room behind, so we don't need to worry about this. Leader just blinked out.
Good job, very good job.
Leader is gone.
Okay, you are the leader.
Well, that's unfortunate for him. Oh, he's back. But is he a lap down?
Car stopped up high.
He is a lap down now. Because he blinked out for a whole lap.
Yes.
Well, we got a win. It's the worst race of the night.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
It sucks for that dude. So, now we are going to the C main. And we are starting to click over a mile here. Wait. Oh yeah, here we go. No? Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Starting 10th.
You're on the outside this time. Pit road is closed.
We've got to get up into the top 4. Try to tighten the car up a bit more. This is going to be about dodging, so if the leaders are able to break away, then there's absolutely no chance we're going to get anywhere near. But we've seen a lot of pileups, so we just got to hope we can dodge it since we're racing under absolute terrible rules. So, only need 6 spots in a 12-lap race with no cautions. Pretty much makes it pointless to transfer because it's going to be extremely hard even for the fastest person to make up that. If you were able to pass some people, get a yellow, pass some people, get a yellow, you might have a shot. But sadly, iRacing doesn't want to do anything realistic with these special events. Even though they did it for Knoxville, and we're going to be starting a mile behind because everyone's very slow and the 9 is just all over the place. Got a car up in the wall. And we got a couple wrecking there. I can't get this fucking thing to turn. I think our right front is broke from the 9, or I'm just not getting it pitched. Well, we're in 8th. We need 4 more spots. So we can see the transfer spot. We just got to make some moves and get some luck. This 9 is horrible.
11.427.
We're quick enough to get there, but just getting stuck wasting time behind that 9. Alright, 2 more spots to go. need them to get to racing.
11.215. Low car up high. Car stopped up high. Low car up high.
Something happened there. Not sure if it's for position. We got to try to work at the bottom, and we get wrecked.
Car stopped ahead. 2 left to go. 2 to go.
We had it. We were so close. That was the transfer spot. The guy who hit us.
White flag this time.
It's a joke. This is such a stupid way to run a special event. I do not know why they choose to just make it a free-for-all wreckfest. Could have had the transfer spot.
It's over. Nice run. Solid work.
We were there. We had that. But, yeah. iRacing chooses to be an arcade game. So, we run a bunch without yellows. Just so disappointing. Like, you have such a good system, and you choose to make it terrible. I do not understand it. All you have to do, 8-lap races, time limit of 4 minutes. 10 laps, 5 minutes. 12 laps, 6. Like, all you gotta do is that. Instead, we get this free-for-all wreckfest that... What's the fun of it? Alright, well, now we gotta watch 2 people that we were passing race. And top 4 transfer out of this one, so... B main, final 4 spots to get in, then the track gets reset, and then they do 55 laps. And we're going to watch the transfer spot. The 26 has already screwed that up and taken out someone. Now he's going to still go, but he can't get it to turn. Everyone's a bit too tight, and now we are looking at the 6 car, and that's Proudfoot, and then Daniel Adam. Adam working the high side in the 21. He's going to get around him, take that transfer spot. 26 now looking to follow him through on the high side. And he gets around, so now he's going to be tracking down the 21 for that final spot. So 14-lap race. This was actually... Oh, this is the C main. We went from the E to the D, so this isn't the B main yet. Alright, so the 21's now tracking down Murphy, and he kind of needs to get around the 24 just to secure one spot better. If he goes low, that's going to slow him down. That's going to allow Racing, who has already wrecked one person, to plow it into the 21, because why not? It's a free-for-all. So the 26 now has the transfer spot, and probably 4 or 6 incidents. $13, who transferred out of the D, is up into 7th place. But top 4 looking to be holding steady, and not a lot is going to happen. So we'll just watch this battle for the 5th spot, and if one breaks away from there, well, they're going to have contact, and that is the 6 car out of it. And now these guys have fallen back even further from the transfer spot because there's no yellow. So pretty much if you get stuck behind someone's mistake, you're screwed. We do have the 24 catching the 35 now. This is for the battle for 2nd. And he's going to go ahead and try to make that pass. Nope, that's checkered flag. maybe not. Maybe this is checkered flag. This is for the checkered. So, the 26 didn't make any friends, but transferred. Now we move on to the B main. 35 minutes in, not terrible. All right. They're going to roll off now, and we have... How many cars in this one? Is it 16 people? 18 cars in this one. No, that's the feature. I just really can't click on anything right. 14. To make a 22 car field for the main, which will have cautions on. So you don't get to do any real racing unless you make the A main. But here we go, top 4 transfer.
Green flag, green flag.
Contact in the second row. That's going to allow the 25 to sneak by. We've got the idiot that ran us over not transferring at the moment, and let's hope that he ends up hard in a wall. 25 jumping the berm there. 33. Good job, 33. That's what I like to see. Here comes the 17. And we've got lots of contact, and now we've just got people running all over each other up here. I think they're all fighting for a transfer spot as well. They are all fighting right around the 4th spot. But you know who's up here in the transfer spot? That's that 57 Curtis Bishop, the guy who made the 3-wide move. He was 3-wide again there. Let's see if he can put it all together this time and not throw it away on the last lap. He should already be in the main. So, Curtis Bishop in the 57 trying to hold off Cameron Dance in the 25. If you lose this spot, no big deal. Still in the A main. That's the goal here. He's working the high side, riding right around that berm. He's going to turn in a little early there. Big push out of the 25 though. So Bishop making it work in 3rd. We got a lap car having issues up ahead. I just seen someone turning right in front of the field. That's the 26. He's going to be running the high side in front of Bishop. Let's hope that he doesn't get in the way here. This is going to allow, I think at this point you just have to, nope, he's going to get around. They both get around, they both survive, just barely. The 26 is now shooting into the pits. Thankfully he shut that down. I thought he was going to shoot across the track. He probably should have thought about just getting off the track before that, but at least he got it cleanly out of the way. Didn't affect anything, but we do have Austin O'Neill in the 33 trying to work his way up here. We've got 3 laps left, and oh no, Bishop in the wall. He just walled it. But 2nd place up ahead, right in front of him. He's going to lose 3rd spot. No, he's able to hold on to it. This is a big-time battle here. We're going to be on lap 15 now. Another wall with the right rear, and he's scraping the wall again. 2 to go. Going to be white flag this time around. As long as they stay side by side, they're both going to transfer. No need to run into each other. Here's where Bishop screwed up last time into 3. He's going to keep it down. He gets a big slider for absolutely no reason. No reason at all was that necessary. The dude was transferred. He didn't need to do a slide job, and Bishop gets absolutely screwed over, and the idiot that wrecked us makes the race. Oh my god, what a horrible move. That was so unnecessary and just wiped out someone that deserved to be in that race. To gain one spot, to start on the inside of the last row, instead of starting on the outside of the last row. Oh, that is so sad. I mean, that is absolutely pathetic. I mean, that last corner 2 times in a row for him, I don't even know what to say. That was pathetic, and it allowed the guy who wrecked me in the heat race to get in, which is even worse. That makes me even madder. But I wanted to see Bishop make it because the dude was 3 wide, not running into people. He just gets slidered for absolutely no reason. Like, I don't get it. I do not get people's mentality. So, we're in warm-up, 5-minute warm-up, then they're going to reset the track, so I don't know what the point of the 5-minute warm-up is, because, well, it's going to all reset, so why are you warming up? You've already been on a track like this, any practice session you get in, but 5 minutes, and then we will go to the main and see how long that takes us. But man, what an absolute disappointing display of racing by some people. There's no consequences, it's only game. That's the problem. It's just, I don't know what to say. I really feel bad for that guy. I'm more mad about that than anything that happened to us. But wow, that is disappointing. All right, so we don't have lap times that we can look at, but fastest car in the warm-up, looking like this guy who is off the track. So they're going to go around and around for a bit, and then we'll get to that main. So yeah, it's so disappointing though that iRacing has decided, hey, let's take this premier dirt event and make everything up to the A main an absolute joke. It's just because then it causes people just to slam in and wreck, and well, if it doesn't work, then I'll just do the next one the next night. Hopefully we get some good racing in this one. Cautions don't count, so 55 laps, although it does tick up on lap count when it restarts each time. So, of course, there is a time limit on it. They won't get to that. But, again, if we could do it for Knoxville, I don't understand why we couldn't do it for this. So, Seen a lot of people plowing into each other out here in warm-ups. But yeah, the track's going to reset again after this warm-up session and be back to what this started as. And then we will get going, so. Gonna wait for everyone to get loaded up here. Quick, just go to Scenic Cam while they're loading in. All right, almost everyone loaded up. All right, 2 pace laps, and then we're going 55 laps. Out front, Isaac Soares on pole, getting the fast time, winning his heat race. Quickest in warm-up, so is the 3 car right behind him. Pace truck is in, and we're going green, 55 laps.
Green, green, green.
Smooth start by everyone. Up front, looks like we're all clean. Already half a lap away from getting into lap traffic, and we've got a caution. Not sure what for. Probably this guy. There we go. This is... well, he just drove it in there and ran into the back of someone, and that did not work out too well. He is going to the back of the pack. Probably won't have lost a lap. But the 34 already was somewhat in the back. Now definitely will be. Still trying to get going. Finally does. Alright. So now we're doing single file restarts. Yes, we are. Okay, so 20 cars on track, and as you can see, last place is very close to first place on these restarts. So here we go. Let's see if we can get a few laps in here.
Green, green, green.
Back here for some decent racing. And try to keep an eye on who's going to be able to work their way up. And we got another caution. And this time it is Sean Brown in the Red Bull. And this was a self-inflicted, maybe prediction code. That seemed very weird. Is he from... he's from Canada. Do we have anyone in this race? The 10, but I don't think he was near that. It was the 50 who was looking. He's from the Plains. So it shouldn't have been prediction code, but I think he might have just gunned it and lifted up the nose. I don't know. Kind of looked like he jumped that front wheel, but not off to a great start, and this might just be all yellows. Alright, going for a restart again. Going to be starting lap 5 this time around. We really haven't had 2 laps in a row yet.
Green flag, green flag.
Isaac going to work the bottom, slide up to the middle. He's got that nose lifting up. And looking back here, we got someone, the 8-car, Rico Robles. Robles? I don't know. He's working the high side, and we've got another caution. What was it this time? It is Hancock. So, he gets really sideways, has to check up for the 2, runs up the berm, gets on the gas too hard, starts swapping, and over he goes. So, now we are down to like 18 cars. Got a couple of them in the infield, it looks like. We might have got going. 34 is still out there, but in last. So, yeah. Here we go. Can and will we get 2 laps in a row? Starting lap 7 here at 55.
Green flag, green flag.
Take a look at the back of the field, see if we got any action going on. We got one guy blinking all over. That's the 50, so that probably was prediction code that happened with the car on his outside if his internet is not working very well. Finally getting some laps, and as I say that, the 30 gets the nose up, cuts down in front of the 28. Now they're all bouncing off of each other, trying to keep going, but no one's got turned around yet, and that is good. Up front, everyone's still on top of each other, but no changes for positions. Isaac's still out front in the 7. Working the bottom, sliding up, and then cutting back down to hit the moisture off the corner, but the 3-car looks a little more hooked up than everyone else around him. He's just trying to find a space to put it. In the back, we've got a battle for 17th, and they are just a little over a straightaway ahead of the leaders, but the leaders really could get into lap traffic soon. And that's gonna start opening up the racing, but we get a caution. We've got Mason Inman in the 28 going around, and he just gets stuffed. 12 car knew he was up there because the 12 turned down, but I guess the 12 couldn't get it to the middle. And then I thought I heard someone hit the fence. We have, well, I think it was the 12 car. So they both end up wrecked. Oh, well, seeing the name, now I understand why. Oh, some instant karma there. That's pretty neat when it works out that way. You gotta love that instant karma. Just add water. Alright, well, we're on lap 14, starting 15 here on the restart. And the field's thinning out. And the leaders might not even see lap traffic the way this is going. Isaac working the bottom, keeping the left sides down in that moisture. Now we've got Landon Hathaway working the high side of the 27. He's going to try to cross over, but Isaac's using his mirror. Seeing that that line kind of came alive there. Now he's up top. And he's going to stay up there. And I think that's digging much better. You're going to kind of have to just set up a pass a couple of laps in advance. Got one car coming out of the pits. Hopefully he can make it safely on without causing a yellow. Got blinking up there in the mid front pack. And there we go. Lapper gets on the track nice and safe. Isaac way up top, almost into the wall. Almost cuts down in front of the 27. And He's definitely using multiple different lines here, and it looked like we're going to have a couple of people in the wall as this track gets higher and higher and higher. They're all working around the top just fine, though. In the back, everything looking okay. Got some battles going here. Battle for 11th place, is it? No, battle for 12th. Got Nicholas Howard and Gage Stevens battling it out in the 50 and the 31. And then we got the 8 car going to make a move here to get into the 4th spot. That's Austin Rodriguez. And that is a big one. And everyone keeps on plowing in, and now his car is freaking out in the fence. What happened there? Oh, it was all on his own. He just hit the wall, and then it just absolutely accelerated. It's like GTA. Like, right when that left rear compressed, he just got a speed boost and then straight into the barrier. And then just gets ran over and over. He's now out of the race. So that's going to put the 34, who was in the first wreck, up to 16th or 15th maybe. We are on lap 23 of 55, going to be starting 24 here on the restart. Sora's bringing him down. Gets a really good start, but is he going to be able to do anything with it? He slides up to the top side. Not a very good run off the corner. It looks like he's just getting a little higher than he wants to. But he's also the fastest qualifying time and already won his heat race, so he probably knows what he's doing. Looks like he's getting it to work. Now the 8 car trying to work the high side, get a run on the 3. He's going to cut down. No, he's going to stay high. And it's very easy to get contact on corner entry when you're trying to run that high side and throw it in harder, and they're trying to cut down earlier and get to the bottom. So you got to watch out for that. It kind of stops the high side from getting a run. So one of the best ways to make a move is come off the high side, cut down low, and then throw it in. Looks like he thought about it, but the 3 had it predicted, and we've got another caution. This time the 50 goes around, and I hope he didn't just wreck the leaders there. Not that he was moving, but... oh god. Oh boy. Why would you move when the field's coming? Why would you do that? Why? Just stop. You can't lose a lap under caution. Just stay sitting there. Let the field go by. It's one of those things where you just need like an instant reset to put you in the pit. Someone brought that up about getting stuck upside down, since most of the time you just get flipped over and you get push started again, as long as you don't break the suspension in real life. And with the tow, you get stuck in the pits for longer than what the yellow takes, so then you can't get back out. Oh, we are watching a replay. There we go. Lap 29 just started. Isaac's still out front. Hasn't had a real challenge yet. And looks like he's hooking up the bottom on the first lap and then goes to the high side. So it's just kind of all based off of a run, how fast you're coming out of the last corner. So on the restart, a little slower maybe, which is why he runs down low. Sounded like we had some contact. 50 is still hitting the walls maybe. No one's able to do anything up front here. And not a whole lot happening up front. Mid-pack, though, we got Cody Meadows in the 29 against Jared Getz in the 1. Heard someone put the right rear in a wall. Nope, and now we've got some cars running into each other. That is the 16 we were just talking about. He's going to lose many spots. Now they're 3 wide. Everyone's bouncing off of everyone. They get it all straightened out. Once you lose your momentum in these, car just gets really difficult to do anything. Now Meadows has some issues. That allows Liebert to get around him. No, that's not Liebert, that's Gomes. Liebert's in the 20 car behind him. And we are on lap 37 now. Leaders are coming up on lap traffic now. We got the 50. And where has the 3 car gone? The 3 has lost position to the 8 and lost a lot of ground. He might have grabbed the wall. The 8 car getting the bottom hooked up, getting decent run off the corner. Now he's going to switch it up, go high, try to get a run. 27 goes to the bottom. All the 8 needs to do is one time get a decent run off the corner, go low, and, well, we got lap traffic now, though, that's going to be taking away a line, but that doesn't matter because the 39 has spun. Just sit still while the field's passing you. Alright, let's see how the 39 was involved in that yellow. Oh, it looks like there was a couple of things. So the 16 drives into the corner really hard, but the 31 hit the wall, and so he didn't actually drive into the corner too hard. It was 31 was in the wall stopping. That backs everyone up, and they all pile in. The cat has decided this race is taking too long. She is now sitting on my armrest and is not happy. So, looks like Soares is going to get this one. I don't want to jinx it, but no one's had anything for him. The fastest car on track might be the 8, but he's not able to get around the 27. And we're only going to see more cautions, I think, as people start getting desperate to get one more spot in the back. 8 car working the bottom there. Robles. Rico on the bottom in the 8, trying to get it hooked up. Side by side with the 27. 27 gets a decent run out of the corner, just stays ahead of him, but he can't turn into the bottom to block it off now. So Rico's got the bottom. He's got it secured, but can he get it to hook up and clear the 27? That's going to be key. He's working the berm. He gets tight out of the corner, a little bit of contact. That's just a nature of this race, how it works. Got the 1 and the 2 working their way up through here. The 27 now really falls off. But, yeah, the fastest cars might be the 1 and the 2, but it's a little late for them to do much, and they're a little bit too far back. So, we look up front. I said that the 8 was probably quicker than Isaac, but that's not looking to be the case. Isaac working the high side through 1 and 2, does a little slider line through 3 and 4, and just getting a good run off the corner, doing the slider line in both corners, and it's working out really well. 8 car working the top side through 1 and 2. He's going to go slider line 3 and 4. Not as aggressive on exit, though. And he does a little half slider into 1 and 2. We've got another caution, and this time it is for who knows. Is it for this guy? No. It might have been. Let's see. Caution just came out. Do we have a wrecked car anywhere? I think it was for that guy. I think he just drove out a little too far and caused caution because I didn't see anything else out there. Which means it's now going to be a 5-lap shootout. Isaac's got a new challenger behind him, right on his tank. This kind of slows down any progress from the 1 and the 2, as they are now back a bit. But here we go, final 5 laps. Isaac bringing him down really slowly, gets a good jump out of there. Little high, though. Can't get quite the run he wanted down off the bottom. 8 cars going to the bottom. Trying to get it hooked up, trying to get the nose there. Can't quite get it. And can't quite get it there. It's getting close, though. It's getting really close, and right now I don't think he's... Yes, he can. All right, I didn't think he was going to be able to cut it down there, but the 8 didn't get the run out of the corner he needed. So, it's all going to come down to, can the 8 get the nose there on entry, and he's going to get there almost. He's getting a run, though, through the middle of 3 and 4. They're side by side, and the yellow comes out and saves Isaac. That was set up. The 8 had the bottom hooked up. It took him a few laps to get it hooked up, but sadly, it looks like the 50 brings out another caution. There's some contact ahead of him, and then he's blinking out, and then all of a sudden he's back, and, well, I think that one just won this for Isaac. It's going to take a couple of laps to get that set up again. And there's not a couple of laps left. I think we're going green, white, checkered, or just white flag checkered. We'll see what it ticks over to when it goes green, but it's probably going to be lap 55. So unless we see a horrible slider, I don't think we're going to see that. Oh, Isaac goes really weird off there. Doesn't get a good exit. Doesn't get it hooked up in the moisture. 8 car is going to go to the top side. We are on the final lap. And there it is. Isaac's going to get the win. And just really benefited from that last caution, because he was getting passed. He was... I mean, look at this. He was essentially passed. Let's take a look at this here. Right at the line, he had the lead, but he wasn't going to be able to cover it off. He was going to get passed here. Yellow comes out. And, man. That was at least exciting. Hopefully I sent that to the right guy. Yeah, I did. Okay. It's like, crap. I seen the 8 was highlighted, and I was like, oh no, did I accidentally send it to him? Yeah, there you go. The Chili Bowl. Why don't we have cautions for the heats and the mains? This got over within an hour and 8 minutes. Put minor, small time limits on it, and you at least have a chance. And don't, you know, have to just run through everything. But that's my complaint. Maybe I will do one of these in January myself. But, yeah, it's definitely not fun to come into these and just get ran over and over and over again. We definitely had some speed to make it to the C or the B, but just didn't work out. So only giving myself one attempt at this, and that was it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the whole race and broadcast, and yeah, looking forward to watching the real Chili Bowl. And yeah, such a good race, but not when there's no yellows. So please, next time, petition them for yellows in the heats. It's just, I don't know. We have one of the most realistic sims. Why not make it realistic when we do these? But that's my thought. You're tired of hearing about it? Thanks for watching.